Now, Storm Watch 12 weather on News Watch 12.
Our current temperatures in the region are pretty comfortable for really any time of the year, but we're looking at low 60s along the Oregon coast, 63 right now in Gold Beach and Brookings, 72 though, just a little bit above room temperature in Grants Pass. But it's a very comfortable 69 in Medford, 64 degrees in Ashland. Heading down towards Siskiyou County, right up and down I-5, we are primarily in that 70 to 75 degree range, 72 in Montague, 73 in Mount Shasta. Areas off to the west still into the 60s, as long also off towards the east. East of the Cascades, most areas aren't really reporting right now, but we have a 68 in Klamath Falls, 69 degrees in Lakeview. Looking at our visible satellite, shut off the radar because it was showing some false echoes, but you can see a lot of cloud cover along the Oregon coast. And this is slowly pushing from the west towards the east. But the big picture, there's a system way offshore here. Here's the leading edge of our cold front that's actually going to move through the region tomorrow, which will cool us off even more from today. And today will actually be a little bit cooler from yesterday as well. Now our forecast for the smoke, most of the smoke right now again is right over the Smith River Complex fire, and that is going to be pushing off towards the east as we get into the afternoon and into the early evening hours as the wind starts to pick up a little bit from the west-northwest. And as we get into the latter part of the evening, generally past sunset, so you obviously won't be able to see it, but you might be able to smell it in the air. But east of the Cascades, some of that smoke will start to drift on towards the east. Now we go through the day tomorrow, and we'll start seeing again some of that smoke really into Northern California, especially over towards Wairika and Montague down towards Mount Shasta. And that will all shift really off towards the east on Tuesday as that system pushes through. That'll really start to help clear out the air, especially along the Oregon coast and into the Rogue Valley as well. Now today we're going to have some high clouds throughout the region. Tomorrow we'll have a little bit in the way of some thicker clouds, especially in the morning. We're generally looking at morning clouds, afternoon sunshine for the day tomorrow. And you can see with our stormcast, there is that particular system I was showing you. It's pushing on shore again on Tuesday. And then that's going to be the coolest day for the next several days. Once we get towards Tuesday night into Wednesday, that's when high pressure is going to start to build in. We're going to see a lot of sunshine in the region, and temperatures are actually going to start to go on the upward tick. In fact, things are going to get really warm, and I will get to that here in the 7-day forecast. But the Rogue Valley, if you're getting ready to wash your car, it's going to be pretty good for the next several days. Just temperatures are going to be on the uptick. So if you're doing that outside by hand, you may want to do that here in the sooner part of the week rather than the latter part, unless you want to cook. Because you can see Rogue Valley temperatures, look at that, bottom side of 100 degrees by the time we get to Friday. So temperatures are going to be well above average once we get into Thursday and Friday of next week. Unfortunately, we do not have any rain in the forecast, but if you are heading out right now, it is 69 degrees in Medford, the dew point of 46, so pretty dry air, but we should drop to 53 degrees for tonight in Medford. And for today, we should make it to 86 degrees in Medford, 85 in Grants Pass, 67 in Brookings. So your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast will stay in the 60s, morning fog, afternoon sun through Tuesday, and then temperatures jumping it back into the 70s. For Northern California, you'll stay in the 80s through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend. We're going to be in that 90 to 95 degree range. And the Klamath Basin, you'll stay in the 80s through Wednesday, and then temperatures start to go back up, flirting with 90 degrees by the end of the week. And for the Cascades, you'll be in the 70 to 75 degree range, and temperatures start to bump up beginning on Thursday, generally looking at 80 to 85 degrees. And the Rogue Valley, our coolest day will be tomorrow, only into the low 80s, morning clouds, afternoon sun. But then once we get towards Thursday, it's going to get pretty hot. 98 degrees on Friday, that's not actually going to be a record high, it's just going to be really hot.
All right, thank you, Oliver. Now, if you wanted to get a good tan while washing your car outside, I recommend doing it Thursday through Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you could totally do that.
Of course, but don't forget the sunscreen.
Right.
Important. All right, thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it.